Hello students, today we are discussing the topic is the product trend and chemical reactivity. So in this topic we have to be discussing we are discussing only the what are the previous topic we are discussing. There are all the things we are revising in this topic. So product trend chemical reactivity, we observe the product trend, the fundamental properties of such atomic and ionic radii, electron gain enthalpy, ionization enthalpy. These all are the fundamental properties of the periodic tables. Right. So how these fundamental properties are varies along this period we will discuss here. Now periodicity is related to the electronic configuration, the chemical and physical property or manifesto of the electronic configuration of the element. We now try to explain the relationship between the fundamental property of the element and the chemical reactivity. Right. So atomic and ionic radii, as we know, generally decrease in period from left to right. Already we know that when in the periodic table, when we are move left side to the right hand side, left side, that is the beryllium, manganese, sorry, from the right side the lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. When we are moved from the left to right, the size of the elements are goes on decreases here, because electron present in the same shell but proton increases. That's why it decreases. So in the previous topics we have discussed the ionization enthalpy increases. Ionization enthalpy, amount of energy required to remove electron, that is ionization enthalpy. Right, friends. So the lithium, when we move top to bottom, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium, the atomic number increases as the atomic size increase as the increase atomic number. So atomic number size means the electron and nucleus between strong internuclear attraction. Atomic number large means the electron and nucleus between the weak intermolecular force of attraction. If intermolecular force of attraction, so removal of electron is so easier. Attraction is strong, removal of electron purpose require more energy. Right, students? So ionization enthalpy extreme left of the period is least. Ionization enthalpy, the left side of the element. The left side of the element means when we are move the lithium to fluorine here, the left side of the elements, the ionization enthalpy is very less here. Less. Again, ionization enthalpy is less bottom of the element as compared to top. Electron gain enthalpy extreme right is highest negative because it releases the more energy. For example, when you move the lithium to the fluorine which release more energy, by accepting electron it releases more energy as compared to left side of the element. So noble gas is the electron gain enthalpy is 0 because it is neither release or absorb energy, because electrons are completely fulfilled. This result the chemical reactivity of two extreme, lowest in the center. So maximum chemical reactivity is left side. Maximum chemical reactivity on the left hand side. So the ionization enthalpy is here require the less. So it is more is released electrons. If it is more is released electron, it means it is the more reactive. Right? So that's why the chemical reactivity high at the left hand side. It exhibited the loss of electron leading to the formation of the cation extreme right hand sides. Already we discussed. And electron gain enthalpy on the right hand sides. Questions? The property can be related to the reducing and the oxidizing behavior of the element, which you will learn later. However, it can directly related to the metallic and non-metallic characters of the element. Metallic character of the element which have the highest extremely left decreases, non-metallic characters increases from left to right. So in the periodic tables, the left hand side is metal and right hand side is non-metals. So metallic character is high at the left hand side of the element, non-metallic character is high at the right hand side of the element, and metallic character again increases bottom of the elements in the both side. The bottom of the elements, the bottom of element having the high metallic as compared to top. Right, students? Okay. Chemical reactivity can be best shown in the by the reaction with oxygen and halogen. So what are the metal and non-metallic property can be, we have to discuss them or describe with the help of the oxygen and halogens, because oxygen and halogens are more reactive and easily react with the other species. So it is the chemical reactivity is more of oxygen and halogen atom. So consider the reaction of the element with oxygen only, or to extreme the period easily combine with to form oxides. So first group and second group of the elements which easily form the oxides. The normal oxides, the extreme left hand side is the most basic, whereas that the extreme right hand side most acidic. So when oxygens are react with the left hand side of the element like the lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, so when it react with the oxygen, they are considered as the basic nature. Basic nature means when the sodium oxide is formed, sodium oxide in which you may add the filter paper, sorry, pH paper, that gives the pH color range appears from 7.1 to 14. So it is basic in nature. Similarly, when the oxides of element, some amphoteric like alumina, arsenic are the amphoteric in nature, and some carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide and Na2O are amphoteric neutral in nature. The amphoteric oxide behave as acidic and basic, where the neutral oxide nor have no acidic or nor basic property. So among the transition element, now transition element 3D series of the element, the atomic radii much smaller as compared to the across the period. So in the 3D series, scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper and zinc. So these are 3D series of the element. So atomic radii is small as compared to the representative across the periods. So here again the atomic radii goes on decreases, because same thing, the electron increases in the same shell and proton also increases. So proton increases but electron in the same shell, that's why nuclear attraction is high. Right, friends? So the atomic radii decrease. The change of atomic radii, it is still smaller among the inner transition metal 4f series. The atomic radii again decreases in the 4f orbital 4s series, because he is a f block element. Again the number of protons are increases, electrons on the same shell, so that's why the atomic radii decrease. Ionization enthalpy is intermediate between the s and p block. So ionization enthalpy is intermediate, it means this is s block, this is p block, intermediate is the d block. So d block element ionization enthalpy is intermediate, it means the ionization enthalpy is greater than s block element, less than p block element. So the intermediate, it means d block element ionization enthalpy greater than s, d block element ionization enthalpy smaller than d block element ionization enthalpy smaller than p orbitals. In a group, increase the atomic and ionic radii with increased atomic number, the gradually decrease ionization enthalpy. The regular decreases in electron gain enthalpy in case the main group of element. So atomic and ionic radii increases as increase atomic number. As a result, decrease ionization enthalpy. So as the size of the atoms are increases, nuclear attraction decreases. Nuclear attraction decreases means the ionization here, ionization enthalpy is high, ionization enthalpy is low. Understood friends? Because the nucleus, between the nucleus and electron attraction is high, between the nucleus and electron attraction is low, so that's why it is high ionization enthalpy, low ionization enthalpy. The metallic character increases down the group, non-metallic characters are decreases. So already I told you the students, in this case periodic table, metallic character is as a move top to bottom, bottom of element having the high metallic character as compared to top of the element, because the bottom of the element having the large size means the electron and the nucleus between the less nuclear attraction. Less nuclear attraction means the element which is more easily release electron, the species which is more easily release electron, that is considered as a metallic. Thus students, so this trend is related to the reducing and the oxidizing property. So reducing, the species, a species which is lose electron, so it will lose electron, so it is called oxidations, right? So lose electrons, it donated to the B, this electron donated to B, so B accepting electron, it become minus charge. So it means A is responsible for the reduction of B. When A is release electron, the B is accept electron. If A will not release electron, then how B will accept? Understood friends? If A is release electron, then the B will be accept. If A will not ready to release electron, then how B will be, B elements are accept. So it means the A is responsible for reducing of B. It is called A called the reducing agent. One more thing, one more point, it is opposite also. If B will, if it not accept electron from A, then in that case the A are oxidized? No, B is also responsible for the oxidation of A, so B we call as the oxidizing agent, right friends? So we will learn later in the transition element. However, the reverse trend is observed. This can be explained in the atomic size and the ionic size of the element, right students? So this is the today topic students. If you have any doubt, ask me students. So in this chapter, the third chapter is completed here. Third chapter is complete here. So if you find any doubt, ask me students. Thank you so much.